Hi, welcome to Off the Shelf. I am your host, Miss Victoria, and of course, I have Avian with me today.
Hi.
So I came across this, and this Avian, and I don't know if you've done this before, but I went to Google and I literally typed in bizarre holidays, and it has for each month, and it's interesting because they have examples would be like National Adopt a Cat Day, National Hug Your Cat. National Hot Dog Day. You know, they have different bizarre holidays, and they have them like for the month, and then they have them broken down by the day within the month. So we're going to be doing some for May. This is for this week. We're going to be doing two. One of them I will go into, and I want to say, I think I'm going to do the first one is going to be the one for today, actually. And the first one is burgers. So today actually is National Hamburger Day. I know that because my Whataburger app keeps sending me that it's National Burger Day. So
they're like, please buy a burger.
They are pleased by a burger. They are tempting me too much. So this one I got is Burger Bar. We do have it on our shelf. I might be tempted to check it out myself now. You get to build your own ultimate burger. So people who like burgers with meat, now this you can do hamburger meat, the impossible meat. They have now turkey burger, chicken. You can ground chicken burger if you want. Of course, salmon too, just like that picture. They have slices of salmon too, and of course, you can also do, which is really healthy for you, and it might be in here, is use a portobello mushroom. That's your meat.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yes. So those who like their mushrooms, use that. You can either use it for the bun or you can have a substitute for the meat as well, however you want to do it. So this is a good one. I don't know which burger appeals to you.
All of them.
All
Really. All of them. I do really like the decoration of the one that looks like a salmon burger, but also the middle one looks good.
The middle one looks good, but that one at the end, I don't know if it's the bun that's the sesame seeds and it has a little bean sprout on top. That's kind of tempting me.
They just all look good. All of the burgers.
Yes, I know. And I'm going to torture us more because I'm going to do another burger one. Well-known Bobby Flay. He's known for his grilling. I mean, I don't know. I'm like this when it comes to Bobby Flay on the Food Network.
Yeah. He's got a strong personality, but he is one of the like Food Network elites. So
true. I got to give him credit. He was from the very beginning of Food Network, so I do have to give him that much. But I guess I don't. To me, I feel like he's been overdone on him and some of his things. If he just does his grilling or a certain thing that he's known for, I like those type of shows. I don't care for like his other ones, but his food is great. And that's the whole point. He makes really good burgers and grilling, which apparently I'm assuming the burger's grilled, knowing Bobby. And of course, what goes good with burgers, fries, and shakes.
Yes.
Yeah. So get the trifecta on this book, on this one.
That's like the perfect summer food right there.
Right.
Burgers, fries, and shakes.
Now, when you're eating, sometimes you need a drink like shakes. Well, this next holiday is more for adults because on the 24th, it was National Wine Day. So this one's a complete guide to cocktails and drinks. And if you look down at the bottom, the subtitle does say how to create fantastic drinks using spirits and liqueurs, wine, beer, and mixers. So it does have wine listed in there. So this will get for people who want to look at it. I'm one that I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not a bartender. I couldn't do it. I would need the book to at least get an idea on some of these things. But if you're not into wine, that's fine. But it doesn't, I like to look at it personally just to read the history. So this kind of helps you, give you a little guide on it, at least that. Of course, I love baking.
Yeah. Gotta love that baking.
God love the baking. This is like a bonus here. I mean, I know I put coffee or espresso when we do chocolate cakes or stuff like dealing with chocolate because it brings out the chocolate, the flavor. But apparently, spiking those cakes with some spirits or liqueur, wine and beer. I can understand maybe Guinness beer because it's that dark chocolate kind of. I could see some people to make the cake a little more moist. So this is interesting. I've never seen this one, so I might peruse this one because I'm assuming this cake is a pina colada one. So it probably has rum. And of course, I couldn't do it because it has pineapple. But it does still look delicious, that cake.
I'm sure there are plenty of recipes in there that don't have pineapple.
I would hope so. Because that would hurt if everyone had at least some pineapple. Of course, I would just exclude it and put a different kind of citrus in it. That was what I would do. Now, remember, all these 4 are on our shelf. You can find them if you need. Avian or whoever staff is at the front desk, you can ask them and they can direct you to the location of the book and you can check it out, pull it off our shelf. You can also just put it on hold and, of course, pick it up curbside or come in and pick up the hold. Now we're going to move on to our online digital resources, which I really like. First one's Hoopla. Now, remember, once again, on Hoopla, you can only check out
5 a month.
5 a month, just like Avian said, and it counts it down. So you got to remember, it's not 5 and then you get 5 again. No, it's just 5 for the whole month. So here are some examples if you want to celebrate and get some one of these burger ones for today. First one, just Hamburger by Daniel Perry. And this one gives you stories about hamburger and I guess the history of it. The second one, our favorite foods, and of course, hamburger. So inside you'll see some maybe like the traditional burger you see right there. And it comes with, of course, some other recipes. Now, if you want to celebrate, you're late celebrating wine day. Here's a couple ones if you're just beginning. First one's a beginner's guide. It tells you how to taste it because it's not like when you take a drink. When it comes to wine, there's a couple of things you have to do before you chug that wine down. You got example would be you have to swirl the cup in a circle, make sure the wine does a circle motion. Then you smell it. Then you take a little sip. Don't swallow. You sip it just to taste. Spit it out. And then if it tastes good to you, the flavor is blended in that wine, then you can pour yourself a little bit more. But that's how I learned from looking at one of these beginner's guide like this one. A couple tips on that. And of course, the other one is a reference also to wine that you can. I decided Hoopla has some good ones for, how to serve the great wines. And so it gives you a little more ideas. And I kind of like that on Hoopla. Now, Axis, I'll give you one. The Axis had great, and I had to really narrow down these burger ones. Yeah, it took me a while. There's several burger ones, but I went with the first one, which is Wicked Good Burgers. Just the Wicked I like in the title.
Looks amazing.
They do. They're fearless recipes and uncompromising techniques for the ultimate patty.
Yeah, that one on the bottom that looks like it's on sourdough or something.
Oh, next to the shakes?
Yeah, next to the shakes.
That's crazy. No. That's like coming out. The one that next to it looks like it's on the other side. It's like one of those. Oh my God,
like
what is it?
Fully baked.
Yeah, like it's like I know croquettes, what do they call them? There's like it's mashed potatoes and they have something inside. A Scotch egg. There you go.
I don't know. We're gonna have to check this book out.
That looks like a Scotch egg one, like that type. That just looks delicious. So and cool. The top one only has one bit. It's an open burger. Doesn't have 2 slices of bread.
Look amazing.
I know. And then next to it, you have your super easy burgers with one of my favorites that I put cheese on my burger, but I've always wanted to do this. These are called your Juicy Lucy. And what that means, and I think it's in Wisconsin, they coined as they're the ones originated people who over there in that state created this. They put the cheese in the patty, and they put another patty on top, and then mold it, seal it together, and then they cook it on a skillet or, the station. I forgot what it's called right now, but they cook it on the grill. And once you get to the desired one, you open it and literally the cheese is just oozing out. And that's why I call it Juicy Lucy. I know, it's crazy. I'm getting hungry myself for a burger. I mean, I almost feel like I want to drool, but I'm not going to. I'm tempted. Now, the last two are the wine ones, and these I picked because whenever you drink wine, a lot of times some people pair it. And these are two great books on pairing things with wine. Of course, cheese is a traditional one. So the first one we have is cheese and wine. The other one gives you small plates to enjoy to pair with the wine. Example, or like if you go to Spain or those type of places, it's a tapas. I guess they call them the small little dishes. Yeah. You can have and just eat those little dishes while you sip wine. That's why a lot of people, they say Italy or Spain, they get wine, but usually their wine is like, it almost looks like a small, like shot glass type. It's a small glass, and that's what they do. They just sip the wine and they eat the meal. So this is a nice, two great ones you can do to pair, because you don't want to just grab the wine and eat a burger that might be too heavy. So you might want to start it off as an appetizer or something. But that's, of course, if you're a wine drinker. If not, you can look at the pairings of the cheese and the different meals. You might make that instead. Now, I want y'all once again, as always, to remember to visit our Facebook and YouTube channel, Corpus Christi Public Libraries. You will see more off-the-shelf episodes on there. You can go to our website, cctexas.com/library, click on virtual programs, and they should be listed there. If not, by all means, make sure to go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to it, and you'll be able to see more off-the-shelf episodes. If you need help finding books on burgers, I would gladly help you, or wine, or if you're interested just in other bizarre holidays, we'd be happy to help you as well on that. You can call us and we can give you the link, or you can come in and we can help you. As for the books, you can use our new book alert, author check, and book newsletter. And of course, Avian and other staff here at Garcia will be happy to help you find anything to celebrate these bizarre holidays.
Yeah, especially the burger.
You want the burger?
Yeah, I said, it's especially the burger ones.
Yeah, exactly. I'll especially help with those too.
I will definitely help, yeah.
Well, we're going to be getting ready for summer reading soon. So we're going to have a couple of ones for June. We're going to be dealing with Tales for Tales. So the next one is going to be dealing with books that have tales to get us ready for summer reading, which will officially kick off on June 7th. And the rest of the month, we have a couple of ones I will be describing for you as well. They're going to be dealing with, of course, we're going to be doing our Father's Day special one. So that's going to be a one dear to me. And of course, we will have Pride, because June is Pride Month. So, and of course, with Tales for Tales, it also is National Adopt a Cat Month in June. So, yeah. So that's going to be a fun one next month. And of course, what do you do in June? You want to get away on vacation. So, we're going to throw one of those in. So we will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this one. Here's the longer link if you want for the virtual programs. And as always, thanks for watching. This is Victoria saying bye, and Avian.
Bye.